Hi, this is, I believe, part 8 of The Laughing Muslim. Anyway, it's kind of out of order. Well, it is out of order. And but anyway, I'll just try to get the stuff that's interesting here. Okay. I'll do the Muslim part now, and then, yeah, okay. Okay. You say you quoted Yusuf Ali and Pictol. Still, you cannot understand what it means. 1. No abrogation of the ayat verses. Read the Arabic texts of revelations, not kitab or books of scriptures. 2. Substitute amendments because it's better change. 3. You see Pictol is even specific when he even mentioned even a single verse. So what revelation? Not revelations. Is that common sense? The Qur'an. Oh my God. So plain for you to read and see. If something has been made better, doesn't that mean something has been, oh, what's the word? Oh yeah. Doesn't it mean it's been changed? Changed? I call it amended. But your vocabulary is so limited that you can not even grasp the difference between abrogation, amendment, and change. So sad indeed. Really? How? How so? Give some examples, please. Qur'an 2, verse 106, talks about death and a pre-mortem contract. What are you talking about? Abrogation. There is no abrogation in the Quran. What we have is an amendment. The Quran was revealed in 23 years as guidance to the pioneering Muslim community. And as the Muslim community progresses and their situation differed, the commandments of the Quran is also took amendments to suit their needs and situations. And situation. Qur'an 2:106 only talks about death and pre-mortem, not about abrogation? How so? By the way, there are other scriptures like Qur'an 2 verse 106. Are they talking about the same thing? You know, death and pre-mortem? Please do us a favor. Can you read 2:106, please, and so that you can be enlightened by your gibberish nonsense? Why don't you tell all what it means to you? I mean, what does abrogation mean to you? I told you that the verse refers to the verses, ayat in Arabic of the Quran. The problem with you is that you do not read the Arabic texts. The problem is that you do not read the Arabic text. You will understand the meaning of the verse. Me, I am trying to read the Bible in Hebrew and Greek. If there are verses that I do not understand, that's common sense, no matter how good the translation is. There are still words that could not be literally translated into another word in another language. The best way to do so is to get yourself a Young's Analytical Concordance to the Bible. It will save you a whole lot of time when it comes to seeing what the words of the book really mean in their Greek and Hebrew. I just recently discovered that the pale horse in Revelation is actually, in the original Greek, the green horse. It's a green horse that is the last horse to go out, with death and hell following after him. It's a green horse. Yeah. Could be Islam, if you ask me. That he says, so your point is, you're ignorant of Hebrew and Greek? Ha ha ha. So you discovered something, eh? But excuse me, the word green in English is English. What is the actual Greek word for that? I'm sure since you brag about it, I love to hear the actual Greek word and discuss it with me. Why the Bible translated to pale horse instead of green horse? I'm waiting. Oh, I see. You're saying, I'm saying Quran 2, verse 106 says... Oh, well, I what's it going to try to say? You mean that in Greek it doesn't mean green? It doesn't mean green? But anyway, I said this. Oh, I see. You are saying that I'm saying Quran 2, verse 106 says... No, I'm saying 2, verse 106 talks about abrogation. Well, since you didn't know that, man, no wonder I'm not making sense to you. And he didn't know, apparently he didn't know that abrogation meant substitution, you know? So anyway, continue here. Then I say, won't you say abrogation doesn't mean what it means? Substitute or replace? Then he says, example, the Quran is saying killing is a sin, and the Muslim did not fight the pagans while they were in Mecca because of such prohibition. But when they went to Medina, and the pagans did not stop the persecution, to persecute them, and they even went to Medina to wage war and killed them all. The prohibition made an amendment. The defense war that could result to killing the enemies was allowed. But is the killing per se abrogated? No. The killing is still sin, but now it's allowed in certain situations. Really? Well, what about Quran 9, 1 through 5, Quran 9 to 29, and Quran 111? Quran 9, 1 through 5 talks about dissolution, dissolvement, inefficiency of a treaty and the contract. It is not abrogation. Oh my God, can you not differentiate a contract treaty from commandment? And here the contract is not even spiritual, but a political one to avoid a war. So sad. Well, what the... Quran 9, 1 through 5 deals with abrogation. I thought it was telling Muslims it was okay to break peace treaties after forbidden months. And then after, I thought it was telling Muslims it's okay to break peace treaties. And then after forbidden months, kill those who are, quote, lustily following the ways of their forefathers until they want to become Muslim. That's what I thought it was. Look, Quran 9, 1 through 5 talks about the treaty that the Muslims had with the pagans of Mecca. Let me tell you the background of the verse. 1. The treaty stipulated that any party that kills the other side, that treaty is immediately dissolved. But the pagans killed a group of Muslim traitors. Thus the verse talks about breaking the treaty because the pagans already broke it in the first place. So your claim that it talks about killing those, quote, lusty blah 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 is just a product of your stupid mind. You aren't takiya me, are you? I'm going to have to fix this up because I'm running out of time here. Out of room. So, part 9, I believe, is coming up. And this is where he quits talking to me. 5.